Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden on Wednesday named Kamala Harris as his vice presidential nominee. Now, this has ended weeks-long speculation over who would be Biden's running mate. Now, as you know, Kamala Harris is an Indian American and also an African American. Now, her appointment at this time when US has seen recently long protest over Black Lives Matter and George Floyd killing. What is the significance of Harris appointment? I am being joined by my senior correspondent Shubhajit. Shubhajit, if you can tell us how Biden reached the decision of appointing Kamala Harris as his vice presidential nominee.
Joe Biden picked Kamala Harris after considering at least about a dozen candidates. Joe Biden had been very clear from the beginning that he wanted a women candidate as his vice presidential nominee. And ultimately he picked Kamala Harris because of few reasons. First is that she is a women candidate, and he's obviously wanting to tap into the women voter who are a big vote bank for US presidential elections. The second issue is about her being an African American parentage ancestry, and she identifies herself as an African American as well. So to reach out and to tap that voter community of African Americans who feel that they need to be represented at the highest level and they have been discriminated against, that's another reason. Then she also is from the West Coast, whereas Biden himself is from the East Coast and identifies himself with the East Coast liberals. So she's a good sort of candidate from the West Coast, from California. She also brings a lot of political as well as administrative experience, her being an attorney general in a state, as well as her experience as a senator, where she's talked about human rights and other issues. And also she's not really an extreme left, she's moderate left, more closer to Joe Biden's more centrist sort of position approach that he's taken. So in that sense, he chose Kamala Harris because she brings on the table some of the things that he lacks, and that's what he wanted in his vice presidential nominee. Just as he was a foil to Barack Obama when he was the president and Biden was the vice president, similarly he has chosen Kamala Harris as the perfect partner and perfect foil to himself about the skill sets that she can bring to the table.
Shubhajit, what is the significance of Kamala's appointment, particularly at a time when US has seen series of protests over the killing of George Floyd and also the campaign of Black Lives Matter that is ongoing in America?
Well, she will prove to be a real an asset in the sense that in the wake of the Black Lives Matter campaign and the protests against George Floyd's death, she because she belongs to the African American community, there's expectation from the Democratic Party that they will be able to reach out to the African American community with her candidature. Also, she has relevant prosecutorial experience, relevant administrative experience to deal with such issues. Although she, because she believes that she's been an insider, she believes in incremental progress in changing the system and improving the system, whereas a lot of younger liberals and Democrats believe that there's time for a complete change, massive overhaul, which is at odds with her sort of point of view. But having said that, she brings into the mix the experience needed to make those changes to which is seen as discriminatory practices by the law enforcement agencies and the judicial branches in the American system.
Now, a lot of cheering is happening on social media, particularly in India, over appointment of Harris because of her Indian origin. How do you see, what is the relevance of Harris appointment in terms of India?
Well, her relevance for India is on different is at several levels. First is she has, obviously, as we know, that her mother was an Indian woman who went to the US to study, and then she settled down there. And so she's spoken very fondly about her mother and her Indian ancestry, and she's invoked her as a strong woman in the last 4 years, especially in the Senate, when she's talked about it in different speeches. She also once recalled Indira Gandhi as one of the strong women leaders, along with Angela Merkel. Apart from that, she has a very strong opinion on human rights issues. She's been a big votary of immigrant communities, which is good for India because there are a large number of Indian immigrants in the US. She also spoke in favor of the H4 visas, which is the spouse visas for the H1B visa holders. As we know, this about 70% of H1B visas go to the Indians who go and work in the US. So her sort of backing for the employment of wives of those or spouses of those H1B visa holders will be seen as a welcome thing for aspect of her candidature. But having said that, because she's been very high on human rights, she has made comments where she said that we are watching in response to questions on the Kashmir issue. So that could be a sort of area of concern for the current Indian government. Also, she last year, when External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar refused to meet the US congressman because one of the congresswomen, Pramila Jayapal, also an Indian origin congresswoman, was part of that particular delegation, and she had been very critical of Indian government on the Kashmir issue. So she, when Jaishankar refused to meet the US congressional delegation, Kamala Harris had actually backed Jayapal and also said that it's not right for any foreign government to dictate what will be the composition of a US congressional delegation. And so there is this kind of minor incident that has taken place, which can be a tension for the Indian and the US government if she wins the election. But having said that, overall she will be representing the US American interest because she is the US Vice President, and that is something that we should keep in mind when discussing about how good or bad will she be in for India. But obviously this Indian roots and Indian ties may play in some role into her thinking, her positive or a pragmatic thinking towards India.
Well, that's all for now. For more news and update, keep logging on to IndianExpress.com.